Hey everyone, Justin with Deep Dive Stocks here, and today we're going to be doing a quick dive into BABA. Now, this shouldn't be too surprising given that BABA dropped some 12% today, but I'm going to put forward that BABA's price action today and what I think is going to happen in the future has actually been in the works for at least a year now. In fact, if we look at VoEx for BABA since all the way in 2021, there are some behaviors that we noticed that indicate that the market was not willing or allowing BABA to continue steadily in its price appreciation that it used to experience. For instance, we noticed significant VoEx spikes anytime there was a good price appreciation, and we noticed that VoEx wasn't too shy to slam into the propagation zone on the slightest depreciation in price. All of these are major signs that a stock is inevitably going to fall, and quite drastically. In fact, the behavior was so erratic that this prompted me in April of 2022, this year, 6 months ago, to write a post outlining the instability and the projected price movement for BABA. Now, there is some discussion and some merit behind the idea that perhaps there isn't data that can forecast socioeconomic relations between two major powerhouse countries falling apart. But I would also say that people in charge of large amounts of money tend to be pretty smart and they tend to see the writing on the wall. That's exactly what VoEx picks up on. Ever since VoEx fell into the propagation zone on BABA, it experienced quite the rapid price depreciation. But what's unique about VoEx, and BABA in this case, is that once VoEx did rise back into stability, the price kept falling. This is a clear indication that BABA's price stability was depreciatory. We also notice that this behavior has, in fact, continued. And not only that, but if we look at some other data points, such as the average volume on BABA, we notice that for the past year, it's been dropping by more than about a half. We also notice a similar story if we look at the open interest on BABA, where the open interest, the amount of calls and puts that are open, have been dropping like a lead weight. So not only was VoEx telling us how unstable the stock was, we also see that the market is withdrawing from BABA if we look at the average volume and the average open interest on BABA. We noticed that for the past year, volume has been dropping pretty precipitously, as has the open interest. This tells us that the market participants are not actively engaging in BABA, especially in a moment where BABA needs that active engagement the most. Naturally, a stock needs people to buy or sell shares, well, buy being optimal if you want the stock's price to rise. But more importantly, and less noticed, is that when there's less open interest on an equity, there's less passive bid and less passive ask. This could be quite disastrous if you don't have enough passive bid to starve off a sell-off, for instance. Compounding the problem, we see that not only is open interest decreasing, the open interest that is increasing or being maintained on BABA is very unstable. BABA has been in the gamma squeeze for a significant amount of time lately, and we can see here in the Gamma Hedging Heatmap just how disastrous this could be. As the price drops, more selling must occur, which drops the price more, and therefore more selling occurs. This is precisely what happened today, and this is what I expect to continue on BABA, seeing as this was the same situation as I outlined in April of 2022, 6 months ago. Seeing as there is a lack of a passive bid and a lack of retail interest in BABA, and VoEx is still telling us that stability is found in a price depreciating manner, there seems little hope that BABA, regardless of its fundamentals, will survive very much longer in the US equities market. Now, that's not to say that the price can't jump up 1 or 2 days. For instance, it is in a high risk probability right now for a mean reversion. But if we look at the overall behavior, the overall interaction that the market has had with BABA recently, it doesn't paint too bright of a picture. Well, I hope this has been helpful. I'm Justin with Deep Dive Stocks, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.